Hey guys, Ace here from NetPlay Marketing, and in this video what I want to do is I want to share with you guys 3 different ways that you can make $100 a day on the internet. Now my guess is that if you're watching this video, you may have already watched a couple of these different, these types of videos, or you might watch a few more afterwards, but I really hope that this video kind of stands out to you, because my goal for you is not just to show you some gimmicky way of being able to make some money online. My goal for you in this video is honestly to share with you guys some practical ways that you can go ahead and start making some money for yourself, because I honestly believe that once you've actually done some of these things, once you've actually finally made that first dollar online, that it becomes real for you, right? And you're going to be hooked, just like I was, to really build a business online that I could really call my own, right? That I can create it as my lifestyle income. And so the lifestyle income to you might be different than mine, right? It could be meaning just supplementing the income from your full-time job. It could mean working to a point where you're can solely rely on your online income. And whatever your goal is, right? My hope really is that this video will help you get one step closer to doing that. And so guys, if this is your first time kind of tuning into the channel, I would really appreciate that if you find value in this video, that you go ahead and give the video a like. Subscribe to the channel as well, because I'll be sharing a lot more videos in terms of how you can go ahead and actually build an online business, a lifestyle business that you can be proud of, and it will hopefully make the impact that you're looking for, working online. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump onto my computer screen here and let's get going. Alright guys, so basically what I do now is I want to share with you guys 3 ways you can go ahead and make $100 a day on the internet. Now, the good news for you guys, since you're researching it, is that there's so many different ways that you can actually go ahead and make money online. I basically have tried a bunch of these different ways, and I've narrowed it down to these top 3. And so these are the ones that I think are the most beginner friendly, and the ones that you can pretty much implement right after, watching this video. Now, my goal for you guys, hopefully, is that you'll see, here's how powerful these methods really are and how much money in potential is really out there for you to make money with these methods, right? Especially with number 3. So I actually have something really special for you guys if you stick around to the end of the video when it comes to method number 3. And but before we get there, we have to start off with method number 1. So let's talk about e-commerce arbitrage. So I want you guys to think about a convenience store, right? Usually there's those convenience stores or a local store that maybe is close to your home where you go, right? And usually it's a mom and pop shop, right? Where you go to buy stuff because it's convenient, right? It's close to home. It's usually a small store, and basically what the business owners do is they go out there to like the big box stores, maybe like they go to a Costco or a Walmart. They buy stuff that's on sale, right? That people are going to use, for example, like maybe like pop. It could be they go ahead and buy like chips, bread, stuff like that, milk, right? Some basic essentials, right? And then they usually jack up the price and they sell it to you basically at a profit, right? And so they do that because that's how they make money, right? So that little bit of profit that they basically jack the price up by, right, is basically the convenience charge, almost, so to speak, right? And so you can basically do something very similar online, right? And so basically the idea here, guys, is that you're going to go on the internet and find products that are basically kind of like out for sale, and you can basically make a profit on them by making it more convenient for people by posting it as a listing on something like eBay. So the idea here is really super simple. So we're going to go over here, guys, and go to eBay's website, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to look up something like furniture. Furniture is a very big popular thing for this type of method. So we're going to type in bunk bed. Okay, guys, and so what you want to do here, guys, is you want to first off look for products that are being sold by individual people. So this is kind of the research that I would do, right? So let's say, go ahead and we're going to click on, let's click on this one here. Let's see what pops up. Okay, perfect. So if you guys see this right now, right, you see the price is listed at $5.99, right? But you can see the seller information. So you see how it says Wholesale Furniture Brokers Canada. That sounds like a store, right? And if I were to probably Google that, I might find that these guys are a store. Okay, and so because they're a store, they're usually going to be like the main source for this product. So they're probably selling it for the cheapest price possible. So this wouldn't be something that I would want to sell, right? This would be something that I would say is going to be hard for you to make any profit on, because these guys are probably going to sell it at cheapest price possible. So what we're going to do is going to go back to searches, and we're going to look for a product that somebody individually is actually selling. So let's see if we can find something here that might make sense. Okay, let's look at this product here. Okay, so a DHP twin full metal bunk bed. Okay, so we're gonna click on here, and Yeah, so as you can see here, this one's actually being sold by an individual person. See how this is like Mackle Cody, right? This is really a single person that's being sold, that's selling this product. Okay, and so this basically means that this guy's trying to make a profit on it. So what I would do now, guys, is I would try to find this product and see if I could find this somewhere on the internet for cheaper. So how you do that is I actually use Google Chrome to do this function, right? And you can probably use the same one. So what I do is I go over here to the pictures, guys. So I'll click on this and I'll right click on it, on the image, and click on search Google for image. So basically what Google's going to do is it's going to try to take this picture here and look for other websites that have this picture posted on them. So hopefully what Google's going to do by doing that is find you where these people are actually finding these products from. So let's see here. You see some on YouTube, Pinterest, Dessert, Amazon Co. Okay, so let's see here. Walmart seems to have this product on sale. So I'm going to click on here and see if this is true. All right, it looks to be pretty much like the same product. So is there any more pictures here? Oh, yes, there are definitely more pictures. I'm just trying to see if I can find an identical picture to the one that we actually have. Okay, so it's not quite identical, but it looks to be almost like the same product. So let's look at the product name: DHP Twin Over Full Metal Bunk Bed. And this one's called a DHP Twin Over Full Metal Bunk Bed Frame. Perfect. So this is probably actually the same product. So as you can see here, guys, the price on this product is $139. I think it's actually on sale. Yeah, because it says it's on rollback, right? So regularly it's $236, but right now it's on sale for $239. Okay, and this person here is trying to sell it for $451. Okay, guys, so you can see right here, this person is basically trying to make about $200 in profit from this one product. Whether they're going to sell it at that much money, I don't know, right? But it gives you an idea of what somebody else is actually selling it for. So if you're not as greedy as this person's trying to be, maybe you can sell it for an extra $100. So add $100 to the price here, and maybe you sell it for $239. Chances are maybe you'll probably will sell it. If somebody compares it and sees the same product for cheaper, they say, hey, this is a good deal, let me buy it, right? And guess what? You just made yourself $100 right there, okay? So that's a prime example of what I would do. So you do a little bit of research, you try to find the exact same product, right? And so you just come into eBay and create a listing. And basically what happens is when somebody comes in here and buys it, so they click on buy it now at that price, then you go over here to Walmart basically and you just order the product and ship it to that person's house. All right, guys, that's really how all it is. It's super simple and super straightforward. Now I know you might have a question, something like, well, what about what if, like, I fill out this order and people will get a receipt or something like that from Walmart and they see the real price? Well, I'm going to tell you guys right now that people often actually don't care, but you can actually, when you're ordering some of this stuff, there is a function that when you're putting the order through, that you put it down as a gift. So you can say that it's actually being delivered as a gift, and Walmart will actually not put in a full receipt. So with the price on it, it'll just give maybe a gift receipt that says that you can return it. But people, honestly, guys, don't really care, right? They're just happy that they got their product and they paid the price that they were okay with paying, and so most of the time you're not going to have any issues. Okay, so this is method number one. This is how simple it can be. So what you can do is basically, guys, just do a bunch of research, you find a bunch of listings, and you just go out there and list them, right? And so hopefully when you sell something, you make $100 here, $100 there, and so the more listings you have, the more chances you have of making some money. All right, so that's method number one. Now let's talk about method number two. Method number two, guys, is called affiliate marketing. So the idea here, guys, is again really, really simple. The idea here, this is actually really great if you're an influencer, meaning that you're trying to build, let's say, like an audience on something like Instagram or something like that. You don't have to, right? You can actually build an audience around maybe what you're trying to promote as well. But if you are an influencer, like on Instagram or something like that, this is a really cool way to kind of make some money and profit from maybe that influence that you're building. So for example, let's say you're on Instagram and you like to talk about maybe, let's say, like the paleo diet as an example. Okay, so if you're a really avid person about the paleo diet, and you maybe share a lot of pictures on food, you share some of my tips on recipes and stuff like that, right? And let's say you've built a decent following, right? And maybe what you want to do is you want to go over here to something like ClickBank. So ClickBank is actually a really popular site, and basically what they offer is they offer a bunch of different digital products and softwares and things like that. As you can see here, they have so many different categories, right? But I picked paleo diet because there's this easy example right here. right? Where you basically go here and you can see this is basically like a recipe book. It's like a 30-day starter program for somebody who's just looking to get started on the paleo diet, right? And so if you basically look at this product and you think it's good, you think the recipes are really tasty, what you could do is maybe you can showcase it on your Instagram page and say, hey guys, check out this awesome recipe that's the paleo friendly or whatever, right? I actually love it. It's super tasty, right? If you guys want to, I actually have a link in my profile, right, that where you can go ahead and buy a 30-day program called the Paleo Restart Diet. It costs only $35, but it comes with recipes and tips about how you can actually get started with the paleo diet, make it super easy, and then boom. So basically by doing that, what you're doing is you're referring, right, the product, right? You're recommending a product, right, that you believe in, right? Because hopefully you buy it first before you recommend it, right? Because you don't want to recommend something that you don't trust, right? And then basically what happens is that anytime somebody buys this for $35, you're going to make a commission. How much commission? I don't know. It depends on the product. But let's say you're making $20 off of the $35, right? You just made $20, right, from selling a little recipe book. The same way, guys, you can recommend other things as well. So for example, like myself, I am still an affiliate for this product here, which is called ClickFunnels. ClickFunnels, guys, is a software. And the reason why I promote this is because first off, I use it as part of my method number 3, which I'm going to share with you guys in just a minute. Right, but I basically use it because I am a freelancer. So this is actually number 1 here, right? So freelancing means that I offer services to businesses. And so what I do is I actually build I build sales funnels, I build landing pages, and I help basically businesses promote their businesses online. And I use ClickFunnels as my main software to do that. So if you maybe want to build basic websites or build landing pages, thank you pages, doing things like that, you can actually do that all with ClickFunnels, which is basically an online builder. Okay. And so basically all I do here as an affiliate is people can come over here and if I recommend them to go ahead and get a free 14-day trial, right, guys, and basically what will happen is that if they actually end up subscribing to the service and actually paying for it, I basically make a commission for every month somebody subscribes. This is a monthly service. So for every month the person stays around signed up, right, I basically make a commission from it, which is pretty cool, right? And so the great thing about something like ClickFunnels is that it's recurring, right, because it's every single month. So you can see there, right, if every single month I'm making money from somebody, the more people I have, the more money I'm going to be making recurring every single month. So that's pretty cool. All right, guys, so I'll leave a link somewhere for you guys as well if you guys are curious on how you can go ahead and get started with ClickFunnels and how you can actually really make money with it. I have another video on that topic altogether. So basically that's method number 2, and that's affiliate marketing. So now, guys, let's talk about the third and last method. So this is kind of something I just hinted on, but hopefully you got the gist of it. So basically here, guys, what I'm talking about here is doing some freelance work. So freelance work, guys, is basically when you offer a service to a local business, somebody who has maybe like a brick and mortar business, a real business in the real world, right? But you're doing it online for them. Okay, and so this is a really cool and can be very, very lucrative, guys, because there are so many small business owners out there who need help getting their business and their presence online, right? There's a lot of businesses out there who maybe have been in business for a long time, but they don't even have like a website set up, right? I'm sure you've seen some of this, right? And so these are the people that we want to help, right? Because they can get more customers, they can attract more people if people were able to find them, right? So there's a statistic out there, guys. I believe it's like 84% of people find local businesses by doing like a Google search or some sort of a search, whether it's Google or on Bing or wherever, right? So that's huge, right? That's most people. And so if you're a small business owner, let's say like you're a plumber or a restaurant owner or something like that, a local business, you have to be on, properly set up online with a website on Google to be able to maximize your opportunity of being able to be seen by these people who are searching for businesses just like you every single day. So this is basically what you can actually do. So there are 3 little things that you can actually offer here, guys, that I want to share with you guys, and you can easily charge $100 for these services, and it will literally take you just a few minutes to set up. So first thing is your Google My Business listing. That's what GMBL stands for. So I'll share with you guys how you can actually go about doing this. So let's go on Google. Let's go on Google Maps, okay? And I'm sure you guys have done this before, where you go here and maybe you've been looking for a local business, right? Maybe you're looking for a dentist, maybe you're looking for a restaurant. I'm going to type in dentist here just so to see what pops up, okay, in my area. So boom, you got all these businesses that just popped up. Now, what you want to do is you basically want to go around here and click on these listings and see what pops up. This one, okay, that one's set up, Dr. Perfect. Here's a prime example. So see here, guys. See if it says Dr. Hoffer Allen, right? So it shows their business, right? It shows their address, shows their phone number, but this information was populated actually by Google, right? It's maybe because Dr. Hoffer Allen here has had their business for a really long time, and so they just naturally popped up on like another directory, maybe like on Yellow Pages or something like that, because Google buys that information. But the fact, though, is that, see how it says here, claim this business? That means that Dr. Hoffer Allen here hasn't actually registered their business hasn't registered the business on Google My Business, right? And so what happens is that if a business isn't set up properly on Google, right, people can't find them because Google doesn't know if they're a real business. They doesn't know if they're really, if they're actually still in business, right? If they're still active, right? And so what Google is going to do is it's not going to want to show them if somebody types in, dentist in the area. So for example, for me right now, right, I happen to find it because I'm clicking around here, but if you looked at the results here, go back to the results, I don't see there he is. He's all the way at the bottom. See how he's at the bottom of the list here, guys? Right? He could easily get way more attention if, he registers his business properly and starts getting maybe some Google reviews and stuff like that to happen so that people can actually find him a lot better, right? So right now people might be able to find him just because he's local, but ask yourself this question, right? If you were to basically click on Dr. Hoffer Allen here, maybe you live right there, maybe you live like 5 minutes away, but do you trust this business, or would you trust a business, let's say like Queensway Dental more? They have 40 reviews, they have a 4.8 overall score. They obviously, all their businesses here, they have a website you can go and check out before you even call them. Would you trust this business? Would you reach out to this business first, or would you go ahead and actually reach out to this business first? Right? Obviously, you're probably going to go with the other business, right? Because they look more reputable, right? They have a presence online. They have 40 reviews. They're all almost great because they got a 4.8 overall score. So it seems like a pretty legit business, right, guys? So you can see how much impact that could actually have and how much business Dr. Hoffer Allen is missing because of that. So you can then reach out to them and say, hey, I know I happen to find you on Google, but I noticed that your business isn't registered properly, and I think you're missing out on a lot of business because of it. I'd love to help you out if you were interested, and this is how I can do it, right? And so basically you go out there and you basically offer to help them register this for $100. Or guys, if you're really being ambitious, you can actually even do this stuff for free and make money by selling them other services, which I'll talk about in a second. Another thing you guys can do is actually helping them set up free websites. Okay, guys? So free websites, guys, this is kind of a mixture of method number 2, affiliate marketing, and method number 3. But let's say here, Dr. Hoffer Allen, right? Maybe when you call them up, you tell them, hey, I also noticed you don't have a website set up. I'd love to create you a really simple website for free. Would you be interested in that? And so you're probably asking yourself, why would I offer that for free? And how can I do that? Well, when you create a website, guys, you need to host your website. So for anybody who isn't familiar with how, maybe you've never created a website, basically what happens, guys, is when you create a website, it's not just about designing the website, but your website needs to be saved somewhere on the internet so that people can actually access it. Okay, so think of it like, think of it almost like it's like an internet hard drive. Okay, when you create your website, right? So for example, myself, I have my website. Whoops. Wrong window. So I have my website here, NetPlay Marketing, right, guys? For me to be able to do this, right, for me to be able to have my own website, I need to buy the domain, which is right here, as well as I need to have what's called hosting, right? So basically my internet hard drive, right, so that people can actually access it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, right? Which is the whole point of having your website. So what you can do, guys, is you can offer to basically make the website for free as long as they pay for the hosting, right? Because the hosting is what they would need regardless. Okay, and by doing that, guys, you see it's not super expensive. It's like $3 a month. But when they subscribe to this service, guys, if you click down here under the affiliate program, Bluehost is actually willing to pay you $65 for every person that you basically subscribe this to. So you basically offer somebody a free service. You tell them, I'll create you a really simple website for your business, but you can actually have a website for free. All you have to do is pay for the hosting, and you make $65 every time you do that for somebody. That's pretty cool, right, guys? And if you're thinking about, how do I go ahead and actually build a website? guys, you can build a website by having templates, and you can download some free templates. And if you just take like a weekend to learn it, guys, you can easily learn that stuff on a weekend, and you can be creating some really simple websites for businesses. And honestly, guys, for local businesses, sometimes that's all they need. They only need like some sort of presence online so that they have a website that people can, find out maybe their business hours, find out a little bit more about them, and stuff like that. And so this is a really great way for you to make some quick money. Okay, so that's how I would go about maybe offering free websites as this service. And the last one I want to share with you guys is a Facebook Pixel. So Facebook Pixel, guys, is really, really simple. And if you're not familiar with Facebook and how Facebook marketing works, the idea is basically that when a local business has a website, so we're going to go over back to here and click on one of these websites from these dentists. So let's click on these guys here, Queensway Dentist, right? Every website, guys, if you look on here, perfect. This one actually doesn't have one. So when when you have a website, okay, I'm sure you can agree with me here that if somebody were to visit your website, so let's say somebody came onto Google here, they Googled dentist in my area, and they found this place, Queensway Dental, okay? So let's say they find it and they go on their website, right? Because they're maybe researching a dentist, they're thinking about maybe going to a dentist around the area, and they come on their website, right? Maybe they were looking for a specific question, or maybe they're trying to find pricing, or trying to get some idea on what services they offer and stuff like that. And maybe they didn't get the answer that they were looking for on your website. So they decide, you know what, let me check out somebody else, and maybe I can find it on their website. So they go around and they go to a different website, right? Would you agree that maybe by basically reaching out to somebody who's come to your website, maybe offering them some sort of promotion, that they might be open to checking you out? I think so, right? And that's basically the power of being able to use what's called the Facebook Pixel to do that, right? So basically, what I would do, guys, is I would be able to go ahead and do something like install a Facebook Pixel. So here I have this thing called the Facebook Pixel Helper, and as you can see here, it shows me that there's no pixel installed on this website. And to install this, guys, again, I'm using Google Chrome. It's really simple to install this. All you got to do is go on Google and type in Facebook Pixel Helper. Okay, Pixel Helper, and it's going to find you. It's an extension here on Google. Boom, it's free. And once you have it installed, basically, guys, what it does is it shows you whether it's installed or not. So if I ever go back to my website, guys, NetPlay Marketing, okay, NetPlay, oops, I can't type today. NetPlay Marketing, there we go. Okay, you'll see that this lights up. See, it shows me that I actually have a pixel installed here. So basically what this does for me, guys, let's say for me as a marketer, right, is that if somebody comes to visit my website, chances are they're looking to learn about internet marketing, how to do online marketing and stuff like that. And so so if somebody comes here, what I can then do is I can go to Facebook, because I have basically this installed, and say, hey, Facebook, anybody who comes to my website, netplaymarketing.com, I want you to offer them this offer, which is basically I get instant access to my seven-step plan to getting more leads and customers, right? So they've already been to my website, so they're going to be familiar with me, they're going to be familiar with my brand. So if I offer them something for free, which is basically like my free training here, chances are that they might want to take me up on it, right? Because they're familiar with me, they're familiar with my brand, right? Not everybody's going to do it, but it gives me another opportunity to get in front of them and try to get them to go ahead and find out a little bit more about me helping them out a little bit more, and maybe this could lead to us doing business together later on, right? So you can see how beneficial this could be for me in my business, right? Same thing here, guys, with a dentist. If they have a Facebook Pixel installed here on their website, right, what happens is that you can go ahead and actually create an offer inside of Facebook where you say something like, hey, so and so, or hey, I'm thinking about getting getting your teeth checked, or you can do a very basic offer and see if that'll actually grab them. So something like, hey, come in for like a discounted teeth cleaning, or come in for a free teeth whitening kit, or whatever, right? Whatever offer your client wants to do, right? And you offer them something, right? And because they're familiar with your brand, right? Maybe they just needed some extra incentive to come on in, right? Maybe they didn't find that promotion here on your website, right? Because these guys don't have any promotions right now, right? So if this clinic actually did that, right, and offered something like a free teeth whitening kit, or come in and get a discount on your first teeth cleaning when you come in for a consultation, or something like that, right? So you're basically giving people a reason to come into your location. And you can do that to anybody who's come to visit your website when you have the Facebook Pixel installed, but you can't do that unless you do that, right? So you can see how much business this could potentially bring for somebody. And so that's basically what I would do, right? Is I would reach out to these businesses and say, hey, I noticed that you don't have a Facebook Pixel installed, and I'd be more than happy to do that for you, so that you guys can go ahead and actually be attracting and maximizing, your potential new patients that have, been coming to your website. Something simple like that, right? And so the reason why I want to do this, guys, is basically because all of these methods that I just share with you guys gives you a kind of like, allows you to kind of put your foot in the door so that you can offer more services. So I'm sure you can imagine, like I say, you say, hey, I'll be available to give you guys a free website. We're talking about like a free 1-page probably template, or maybe 2 pages, whatever you want to do, depending on what you're willing to offer, right? But you say, hey, but if you guys want a full website with multiple pages, like an about us, a contact us page, and all this other stuff, you can upgrade from the free website to that, and that would cost you, let's say, $500, right? And so you start from a place of value. You're offering something really, really great, which is a free website, and then you're basically upselling them to some service. You see how you could easily make some money with that, right? You guys, it just took you a little bit more work. You're already doing most of the work with the free thing, but now you're able to make some actual money from it. You upgraded them, right? With the Google My Business listing, it gives you an opportunity to say, hey, now that your Google business is now registered properly, how about we do some search? Help you with some search engine optimization, or maybe help you with doing some Google ads, or whatever maybe specialty you want to learn, right? By doing the Facebook pixel, basically now allows you to put your foot in the door and now say, hey, now that we have your Facebook pixel installed, how about I help you manage your Facebook marketing and create some ads for you, so we can actually attract more customers to come through your doors, and you can get more patients, coming in and taking you up on your services. Right? So it gives you an opportunity to basically go ahead and use it as a stepping stone to go ahead and making more money, right? And so sorry guys, and so hopefully there you see how much opportunity is actually there. All right guys, so basically that's all I kind of wanted to share with you guys kind of here in this video, and I apologize for that call there at the end, but I hope you see how much potential is actually there, how much potential is there for you guys to make some real money online. And so like I promised, because at the beginning of the video, I do have something really special to share with you guys. And it's for that last method, if you're really interested in learning on how you can start kind of building your own digital agency where you're going to be able to offer some services and be able to really make some real money online. I think it's probably the easiest, fastest way for you to be able to make some real money online. What I've done is I've actually put together a free kind of crash course for you guys, where I actually teach you guys about how much potential is actually out there for you to make money by helping small businesses. 2, I actually share with you guys, the process of how the business model kind of works, how you can make money, how you get paid doing all that stuff, and lastly, how you can actually land your first client, even if you have no technical knowledge or previous experience. So if you guys are interested in that, go ahead and go find the link in the description. Go ahead and check that out. Go ahead and get that free course, and I look forward to seeing you guys in another video. All right, take care.